Good morning.
Morning.
You're looking very professional this morning.
Thanks. I have to go work after.
It was a good call.
Yeah, I was like, oh, like it's a lot. I'm not used to all that. Missing my parents. Uh, Today is day 2 of 3 this week. Teaching, and I'm like, I've forgotten
Forgotten what it feels like.
what it's like. Yeah, to get up and do that. So I've got 3 days this week and 3 days next week. So it's gonna be like right into the frying pan.
So we are doing a learn by ear this morning, and it is kind of in the key of A, but there's lots and lots of G naturals. So kind of as a heads up, um, we're going to play a few notes on the G string and the D string. Um, So on the G string, let's hear A, B, C sharp, D. So with a C sharp, extended hand if you play the cello, high three if you play the violin. I'm throwing in the D so the violins can practice their fourth finger this morning. Ready, and A, B, C sharp, D. Backwards, D, C sharp, B, A. Again, A, B, C sharp, D, D, C sharp, B, more technical thing here. All right, so we're gonna do the same pattern on the D string. So we'll do E, F sharp, G sharp, and then A. Ready, and E, F sharp, G sharp, A. And back down. And again, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. So we're gonna bend the rules and do, starting on E, the same letters we did, E, F sharp, but with a G natural this time. Ready, and E, F sharp, G, A. And back down, A, G, F sharp, E. Yeah. So we will have both the extended hand or high three and the closed hand or normal three in this tune. It's got two parts. Um, this is Big Mon. It's also on my website, so this will be a slow way to handle it, and then you can check out the videos that already exist. I'm going to give you an overview of the first section. So it's a two-part song, but I will try not to go warp speed. And that would be where we'd repeat the first section. So, our kind of lead-in notes, we're going to start on an E. So let's try that a couple times. For one. And so for convenience, you're going to probably want to start with an up bow. If you play the cello, the second note, that F sharp, it's going to be nicer with an extended hand 2 instead of a 3. 4, 1. Again, 4, 1. Again, and. Oh, that's looking much better. Again, and. So I'm adding 2 more notes. These ones are 8th notes, they're twice as fast. Give you a hint. All right, hopefully you figured it out. And 1. Again, and. All right, I'm gonna add 2 more on. Ready, and 1. Again, and 1. So this is just the 8th notes. 4, 3, 4. Again, and. Again, and. Again, and. I'm going to add on 2 more notes. Ready, and. Ready, and. Yeah. The C sharp cellos, for comfort, you can play with a 3 instead of having to keep your hand extended. 8th note measure, and. Again, and. Looks like people are getting it. We'll add 2 more notes. Same measure, and. Ready, and. Again, and. Again, and. Again, and. Again, and. All right, so starting from our walking up introduction on that E, up bow, 4, 1. Looks pretty good. Let's do it again. 4, 1. So if you're, pretend you're a puppy dog. If you got it that far, wag your tail. If life is sad, just make your bow flat. All right, so we have lots of puppy dogs wagging their tail. Snazzy. All right, so I'm gonna start right on the next measure, which is also all 8th notes. This measure is gonna start with the G natural on the D string. So regular 4, instead of extended, or regular 3. You get a hint. New measure starts with G natural. Here's 4 8th notes. Starting on G, and. Again, and. Again, and. Again, and. things together, starting on the G, and here we go, from the G again, ready, and again, and again, and again, and all right, putting it together from the beginning, starting on our up bow E, 4, 1. We'll try that again. Up bow E, 4, 1. Again, 4, 1. All right, so if you're a puppy dog, are you wagging your tail or are you unhappy? Somewhat wagging, somewhat unhappy. All right, we'll do it a couple more times. 4, 1. Again, and again, and one more time. Looks good. All right, so the next measure, here's the overview. So I'm going to talk some, for everybody who doesn't play the violin. Violins, you will be able to go over and use your E string, so it's less of an issue. Viola players, when we get to the D, you're going to want to shift to third position. Cello players, when we get to the E, you're going to want to shift to fourth position. So depending on what instrument you have, the shift note will be different. Cello players, it'll be an E. Viola players, it'll be a D. Violin players, if you want to just practice your shifting, you can shift on a D and avoid your E string. But it does work to go straight over. All right, so the first 4 notes of the new measure starts on E on the D string. Ready, and again, and again, and again, and again, and. So we're going to add on 2 more notes. C sharp and D are the 2 notes we're adding on. So cello players, you can play a closed hand, C sharp with a 3rd finger, D with a 4. So 6 notes. Ready, and again, and so this would be the viola player shift. Again, again, and. So the next two notes, we're going to keep going up the scale. It's going to be E and F sharp. Yes, I know I'm giving it away. Cello players, you're shifting on the E with a 1 and play your F sharp with a 3. Violin players staying in first position. Open 1, piece of cake. Maybe I shouldn't discuss cake so early. All right, same measure. Ready, and. Again, and. Again, and. Fun scale, E, F sharp, 1, 3 at the top. Again, and. Again, and. All right, so I'm going to add 4 more notes. So you just played an F sharp. The next note we're going to play is a G natural. So 4 notes going down, starting from G. Those 4 notes again, starting from G. All right, so starting from the E measure going up. So 3 sets of 4, and. Again, and. Again, and. Yes, you can play the D with a 1. You probably want to come all the way back to first with a 4. It's tempting though. But I can tell you what's coming next, and you'll want to be in first for that. So that'll make it fewer shifts. All right, same spot. Again, and. All right, so we're going down. And then we have a snazzy little turnaround, which starts on C sharp. Don't worry, we'll play the arc a couple more times. So starting on the E, going up. Again, and. Again, and. Again, and. Again, and. That's looking good. All right, same place still. Ready, and. All right, so I'd like to connect it back together, starting from our 3-note walk-in. Up bow on E, 4, 1. All right, we'll do it again. 4, 1. I forgot to give the rest of the fingerings for the poor violas. So, violas, in the measure that goes up. Shift a third. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then shift a first. And so that'll give you a strategy for handling that. All right, once again, from the beginning. 4, 1. Again, and. All right, how are the puppy dogs? Waving, eh. All right, so we won't go on yet then. I'd rather have you be very secure. 4, 1. Again, and. It's coming. 4, 1. Again, and. Yes, I know I snuck on. What do you notice about it? Have you heard it before? I think we were having some aha. So yeah, it's the same as the first measure after the walk. A, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, A, B, A. A, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, A, B, A. So we're going to start at the beginning and hook that onto the end. Ready? 1. Here it comes again. breath. 4, 1. Nicely done. So there is no secret word this morning because this learn by ear song is worth 25 points. So if you've come to class, if you worked on it, if you can get to the end of it and play it, then yeah, that's 25 points. Based on what we did today, we will work on it again next week so you can have kind of more assistance in getting through it. My goal was to get to the end of the A section, and clearly we didn't make it, but I don't want to run everybody late for their life. So hopefully you have a great day.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I'm off to school.
Hey, where are you teaching?
New Brighton.
Brighton.
So
Which
we'll see. Yesterday I had a first grader who said, I said, I'll see you guys at some other time. And she's like, I hope I never see you again. And I was like, thanks.
Sorry, honey, the feeling is probably mutual.
Yeah, she's a kid who misses her teacher. So I was like, meh. See you later.
Well, I could be on her case all day. She just wanted somebody else. Well, have fun.
Linda had eye surgery yesterday.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I hope it goes well in recovery land. But this will be an easy one to catch up on.
Yeah,
You can keep your eyes closed.
right. If you hadn't had the metronome going, I'd have sworn you were getting faster.
it's all here.